Hello and welcome back to the channel where we are building a video game from scratch using Love2d and Lua. Let me get my bot set up and we'll get going here. What's up, Loki? How's it going? Okay. So yeah, big cool news today. We got some sound effects from Cain, who is going to be helping us with the sound design for the game. So my buddy Cain does a lot of audio stuff, and he sent us over a whole plethora of sound effects for us to check out. So I previewed them on the Mac. I liked all of them. I think the only one that I don't think will work out of the box is the warp location sound effect, but we'll see. So we're gonna mute our music here, and we're gonna play the sound effects that Cain made us, and we're just going to listen through them. I mean, I guess it's actually probably easier to just do it in like a Premiere project or something, huh? Okay. Yeah, we'll try to import everything here. Sorry. Okay, let's try this. So we're going to import the sound effects. Just do everything. So I think we're going to first... that's okay. What? Why? There's got to be an easier way than this, right? Let's try Audition. Because Windows Media Player isn't so great to just, you know, play a bunch of different files back and forth. So we're going to try something here. I'm going to get the light turned on too. You know what? I need some kind of music. It's killing me. It's so quiet. Okay. Tashio sound effects. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Here is the attacks folder. This is Blue Splash for the water spell, which we don't even have in the game yet, but here, let's, how do we, okay, no looping. Splash 2, Splash 3. Okay, so we do have a flame. We have got Flama in the demo. So this is what, cleansing flame. So this is if the fire hits them. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking we might do this one, but I might stretch it out like a little bit slower because I want it to be a little more like mystical. But let's keep going. Let's hear what the bats sound like. Bat damage 1. Oh, yeah. So, dude, that like actually sounds like a bat getting hit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and Cain brought up a good point that the bat spit should probably be purple because it's the corruption that they're spitting. Yo, what's up, Squinch? How's it going? So our friend Kane made all of these sound effects for us for Tashio. So I gotta add him to the credits for sure. You know, like the bat flying. I like that. Okay, let's see. Cleansing sound, cleansing corruption. Coin pickup. Oh, he made some like corruption bubbling sounds too. Yo, hope you've been doing well, Loki. Thanks for hanging. Yeah, dude, your videos are good on YouTube. Yeah, you do a good job editing them. I do like this. This is like an ominous, like, bubbling that we can put on any scene with corruption in it. I do really like that. Yo, Salsa! Yo, thank you, dude. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Yo, how did your stream go today? I think you were on today too, right? Okay, so this is falling. So imagine Tashio falling on this one. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm interested in that game. But I'm interested in that game the same way I'm interested in Factorio, which is like, I should probably not touch that game. If you know what I mean. I do like the falling. Oh, dude, that one's fire. So this is like... Wow, this is really cool. This can be for the red screen game over. That sounds so cool. And then when we fall down a chasm, that's the game over chasm sound. Yeah, I like this third one. This third one's good. I like all the game over stuff. Those are all perfect. Okay, one thing I'm thinking of, I think I want like a gong sound for meditation. Like I think one of these healing is fine for the healing potion we've got, but I think for meditating, I think I want to do like a gong. You know, like a deep sounding gong. Okay, I like the closing sound. I don't like the squeak on this one though. I don't know, the squeak is kind of warming up on me. I guess I'm curious, maybe once we export it to, what, like 16-bit, 8,000 hertz MP3 compressed, it might sound... I mean, it will sound different, and then maybe that's a better time to analyze it. Ooh, I like the potion. Okay, I think that's the one. Purchase. Nice. Okay, so yeah, this is like pushing one of the crates. I like that. I like three for the rock and 2 for the push crate. Man, that's amazing, man. That Caine did such a great job, because it's like they're really similar, but this does sound like a crate where this sounds like a rock. Like, I don't know how he did that. Okay, so we've got the ruby unsocketing and then the ruby pickup, right? So just trying to imagine how it sounds in game. I think 2 is the one. Yes, I think 3 on the unsocket. Yeah, this is the Adobe Suite for editing audio. I do some work in here, so like I'll do like audio mixing for videos and stuff in here sometimes. I can't really show off too much with just these little already compressed files. I kind of like the grunt. The grunt is reminding me of the like Bloodborne, when you can pick their sounds and they're just like screaming and grunting. Okay, okay. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll use V3 for this for now. I want it to sound more like kind of like a clap, more so than like a slide or like a grinding. I want it to be more like a as like a kind of transitioning from overworld into dungeon, or from dungeon to outside, or from mage's castle to outside. But I'm gonna try it how Caine has it, so that we can at least just like get an objective kind of like, here's how it sounds when we actually do it, and kind of trust Caine first, and then we'll see if we still want it different. So I guess the move is we pick the ones we're gonna import and test. We export into compressed MP3s. We import them into our game, and then we can start testing them. So I guess for now we'll just start one thing at a time. So let's get the bat damaged, which is V4. So when bat gets hurt, it makes this sound. So we'll do... How do we even do this? I want to make a folder called exports. And we'll put them in there. So here's bats, and it's bat damage 4 into our exports folder. I can't copy it. Okay. So which bat spit do we like? I think 3 is the one. Spit 3. Okay, which flap? I think it was 4. Okay, yeah, I like 4. Okay. We got 3 new bat sounds. We didn't have any bat sounds before this. So that should be an improvement. Cleansing, cleansing. Yeah, this one, I think this one's too squeaky to me, but we can do an EQ on this and kind of de-squeak it a bit. But I like this V2 of the cleanse. Okay, coin pickup. What's up, Kavictus? How's it going, dude? Coin pickup. Our friend made some new sound effects for us. So I'm trying to implement some of that. Yo, sounds good. I like the corruption pool a lot. I don't know if we're going to be doing it for the demo. Okay, I don't know if we're going to import this one just yet. I think this one is fun. I like the V1. We might EQ it a bit, but let's do the falling V1. Oh, all the game overs are good. So that's falling down a whole game over. Okay. So we'll do V1 and V3 because just those are the 2 we're going to have. I bet there's another scenario where we want the 3rd one though. It's almost like we'd have to check by the time we start falling and we only have half a heart left, it would play this game over sound so that it's playing as we're falling and not once we're dead. Because once we're dead, we switch over to the game over state for the chasm if you fall in a chasm. Okay, you know what? Let's just copy over all three because I like them all. Okay, let's keep going. Healing. Yeah, I think this needs to be like a gong or something, like a low sort of tone. We won't worry about that one just yet. Okay, we don't really have an item pickup other than the rubies, unhoused rubies. Because the other things we get are in a treasure chest. But if you can imagine like opening the treasure chest into this item pickup sound. Yep, I like the first one. Let's copy over item pickup 1. Okay. Open chest. Yeah, so like imagine, yeah, we open chest into item pickup. And then close. Yeah, I don't know. Close might be too much. Well, we don't even close the... We don't close the chest in game. Yeah, so... What if this one to open it into pickup? Pickup, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think we want the chest closed too. Or open chest too. Okay. Potion. Oh, I like the potions. Man, every time I hear like a kind of silly one, I was like, I want the silly one. Because it kind of sounds... I don't know. I think I want the silly one, the third one. So yeah, shout out to Kane Deegan for making this sound for the game. This is the first pass, so we can always tweak and finesse. Okay, purchase. Like when we buy upgrades or... I think I want both of them. I think I want both of them. I don't know for what particularly, but we want them both. Okay, push crate. Yep, 2 is the one. You know, I'm just thinking of using strength in Pokemon Gold and Silver, you know? Just pushing those boulders. I think it's 1. Yeah, it's 1. So it's 1 on the rock. Okay, I think I like version 1 on both the crate and the rock. Okay, so we have a... Dang, dude. Man, Caine hooked us up. Okay, Ruby pickup. Yeah, unsocket is 3. Okay, I think I want like 1 less beep on this, so I might trim it, but let's do unsocket 3 and Ruby pickup 3. Okay. Tashio hurt. I think it's this 2 one. Like, it definitely sounds like a grunt. I kind of like it though. I kind of like a randomness between either 2 or 4. Yeah, so let's do 2 and 4. Let's do 2 and 4. Okay, we've got a couple of UI things. Okay, I think that one's good for pause. Yeah, you know what? I like 1 pause for opening up the pause menu and then V2 for closing. Okay, so like open up, pause, equip, close. Open up, pause, close. Okay, open up, equip, close. Just about, Cavictus. Just about. I think I'm wanting to possibly do a new warp transition sound, so I'm gonna have to tell Cain to see if he can get something different for that. But I'm also gonna give it a shot to see how it works. My gut tells me I need something a little different, but I think we need meditate and warp location, and then that's like all we need. And Cain made like 60 of these sounds in like 4 days. So it's like, I think if I just say, hey, we need just these last 2, he can turn it out in like a week or so. Oh, I like this idea. Oh, I really like this idea. 'Cause he kind of gave us like 4 different tonal notes for the mini-map, and we can kind of just have, you know, corresponding sounds, even though it doesn't really matter. It just kind of being a consistent sound on any direction is an interesting way to go about it. Shoot, man, we might just use all of these. I think I like all of these. I think I want to do pause 3 for open. Yeah, I think I want pause 3 for open, item equip 1 for select, pause V2 for close. But we'll copy over all of them because I'm curious what other stuff we can come up with that. Okay. And we'll keep all of Cain's naming conventions. Wow. Dude, this is so many more sound effects than we used to have. Okay. Now, last one is warp location. This one, I think V2 is the closest one I like. It just sounds a little ominous, like, because I'm thinking about like walking into the fisherman's hut from the outside. I feel like it wouldn't quite sound so like ominous almost. We'll try it. It depends because like the animation is kind of like a closing curtains, opening curtains. So something with a more like something with like an attack in the middle, I think it might be the move. Let's use 4 for now. Okay. So we have yeah, we've got all of these. So the next move is to compress them into MP3s and then import them into the game. So these are all WAV files, which they still are small, 5 kilobytes a pop, but they're, 8 kilobytes for this one, 18 for that one. So we want to just compress them as well as change the bit depth a bit to make it a little more Game Boy soundy. So actually, let's see in the settings here. See, we're at 22,000 hertz and it is at 8-bit already. So it is at 8-bit, but it is saved as a wave. So it is at 8-bit. Oh, there's a couple different ones. So like, you know what? Yeah, we might just follow what Caine did. Here, let's try to open up our exports now. And then we can see. Yeah, I kind of want to import this whole folder. Won't let me do it. Okay, let's try this. Cuz I'm trying to get like an export workflow. Cavictus. When the music's turned down and everything, man. Okay. So look, it looks like Hurt is like 24-bit depth because it sounds like a grunt, right? Whereas also Open Chest is, because it's got a little more fidelity, right? But for the most part, this one might need it because it's so quiet, so deep. Okay, so I think the move is we keep the bit depths that Caine made and we just export into MP3 and maybe just low on the data rate. So let's see. Warp zone V4, let's try this. So we will try to export this as an MP3 8-bit, and we'll go down as low as 16 kilobits. That's what our music is saved as. So we've got MP3, 8-bit. We're going to keep Caine's bit depth and just crush everything to 16 kilobits per second. So let's just see. It'll want to half the sample rate too, but that's okay. Did it do it? Can't tell if it did it. I don't see it. Oh, we put it in the mix sound folder. Let's put it here. Let's actually make a compressed folder for them. Actually, for right now, we'll just put them in the export folder so we can compare file sizes. But yes, we want to go into 16 kilobits. Okay, let's try that. So it'll downgrade it. Does it not automatically open it? Here we go. It's quiet, right? You know, sounds totally different than that. So let's continue on and let's just export them all. So this is 16. So we don't want to crush the sample rate. So we want to keep this as 16, but we want to go down, and I guess we can kind of scale this. Like if it's 16-bit depth, we don't want 16 kilobits data rate. So maybe we just boost up to 24 for 16-bit depth and 32 kilobits for 24-bit depth, just to kind of maintain more of the integrity of what Caine made because of the different compressions. So like we just did this use potion versus that. So like it uses, yeah, I think that's the move. Let's see, because I want to see the file size difference. So like use potion v3, the wave file is 60 kilobytes, but the compressed was 8 kilobytes. So we cut it, you know, almost by like a factor of 8. We compressed it while maintaining its integrity, you know. So let's just keep chugging along. Every 8 we will export as the compressed version, so that'll be 16. No, it's, yeah, it is 16. Or was it 8? Did we do it 8? Crap. Let me check. I think it was 16 kilobits. 16 kilobits, yes. We don't have any 8. Okay. Yes, we put 16. So we've got 16. This is UI select. Since it's 8-bit depth, only 16-bit or 16 kilobits per second. So we'll do that for all the UI sounds. This is the UI select 1. And we'll do this one as well. 16 kilobits, that's all right. Cool. Because this is mainly for compressing it for the Git repo so that people don't have to pull a bunch of megabytes of data. We're just trying to just optimize and squish the source code for the game so it's tinier. And it's a little more, you know, Game Boy aesthetic because it's so compressed. Okay, so this is a 24-bit depth hurt sound. So let's do this one at a higher bit rate. We will, yeah, let's match the bit depth. And we'll up the bit rate. Let's hear how that sounds. Tashio hurt 4. Where is that? Tashio hurt 4. Yeah. Yo, Cavictus, we'll do a battle royale for you. Yes, I think that's okay. Oh, you just watch, my friend. Yeah, you just watch. You just place your bets and watch. Yeah, my money's on Squinch, honestly. Dude, Salsa is like untouched right now. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can actually bet. I think you can wager before. I don't know how it works. Oh, shoot, man. Salsa's gunning for me. Salsa's gunning for me. All right. I know some people will say it's rigged. And I want you to know that I programmed it, so it is definitely not rigged. I wish I programmed that. That is all stream avatars. Okay. I wish. You think I'm that good of a programmer where the things I want I can actually manifest? "24-bit depth, 24 kilobit rate." Yes. Okay. Ruby on socket. This is 8-bit depth, so we can squish this one. So this is gonna be a 16-bit depth. Actually, 8-bit depth. And then 16 kilobits for the Ruby on socket. And we're going to just listen to that one. Yo, Cavictus, the more I program, the more I realize, like, I'm like, there's definitely trade-offs for you. You know, it's like you could make it work nicely. It just makes it, you know, take 5 times as long a lot of the time, which definitely bites you in the butt if you don't expect it or prepare for it. Okay, Ruby pickup. 8-bit depth, 16 kilobit, that looks right. Let's listen to that one. We might need to normalize these too. Yeah, because I think the idea is to normalize it in the export so that we can actually control the volume in the love:set volume method. So we'd probably want to go through all these MP3s and normalize them too. Yeah. Well, yeah, dude. Yeah, and streaming's not easy. I mean, it takes, you know, I had to go buy a second monitor to stream, and then I had to upgrade my internet to stream, so it's like, it's definitely not easy. Okay, push rock is 8-bit depth. We will keep it 16 kilobit rate. That looks good. Let's listen to push rock. Yeah, we're gonna have to crank it. It does sound like a push and rock. We'll have to go back. We'll have to open all these files and normalize them. But let's do the crate. This is also 8-bit depth. We want to kind of, I think we want to kind of do this to the wave. Crap. I think we want to normalize the wave and then compress the sound, and that'll give us less noise. on the final export. This is the crate. I don't know if you can. I think mods can. So if you want to be a mod, you can. You want to be a mod? Yeah, there might be a cooldown for it. There might be a cooldown for it. I don't know though. Purchase V2. This is an 8-bit depth, so we will hit the 16 kilobit rate threshold. Let's just listen to it. Purchase V2. Nice. I like it. Purchase V1. It was loud, but that's okay. Purchase V1. Same thing. 16 kilobits. Yeah, dude, I trust you. I trust. I mean, there's only so much damage you can do as a mod, you know, like. Okay, I'm gonna hit all of these with the same adjustment, which is gonna be +5 before we export, +5 dB. Uh-oh. Okay, so these are all 8 bits, so we'll hit that 16 kilobit rate and then call it good. 16 kilobits for pause V3 and for V2 and for V1. Okay, let's hear them. Pause V1, 2, and 3. Let's see. Nice. Oh, and we need text printing on screen sound also. So that's those 3 sounds we need. We need probably we need a new warp zone sound, we need a meditate gong sound, and then we need a text printing on screen 1 character at a time sound. Oh my gosh. We're still exporting these. Okay, this is 24-bit depth, so this one will be higher fidelity. Let's do the 24 bits at the 24 kilobits. That'll be open chest V2. We'll listen to it. I don't know, it sounds like... Actually, no, I like it. It's like a little too attack heavy. You know, like this stuff can be compressed. So let's try to do that. Compressor, we'll hit it at -15. Ratio of 4, kind of compress it down a bit. And we'll hear that. Yes, I like it. That is open chest V2. I'm just gonna save that thing. Okay. Item pickup. Yo, Puny, what's up, dude? Okay, this is 8-bit depth. So yes, we will go back to our 16. Actually, yeah, if it's already an 8-bit, we should probably just go to 8. I've been normalizing it to 16 for no reason. all the soundtracks were at 16, so that's what I've been doing here. I should just go with 8 though, because if... yeah, shit. Burning the candle. What does that mean? Does that mean you're done? Or does that mean you're celebrating? Okay. Item equips. We'll go 8-bit. Item equip 1, 2, and 3. Let's hear those. Item equip. Here's V3, 2, 1. Oh, gotcha. Burning the midnight oil. Yeah. Okay. That's what I need to do, man. I mean, I've been saying the demo's going to be done at the end of the month since February. Yeah. So, I know how that goes. But, I mean, you're the one executing, you know? I need to deliver. We're almost done exporting. I've got to probably cut the stream at that point because I still have to go for a run today before it gets dark. Okay, this is 8-bit, so yeah, let's do 8-bit export at 16 kilobits for a game over sound. That one is so sick. I love that one. Yo, here we go. Squinch looking good with the full health. Cavictus duking it out, trying to take out the king from last round. Loki misses a med pack. Squinch in rough shape. Cavictus hanging in there. He's heading for the med pack. New med pack deployment. Looks like Squinch is getting it. Ooh, I think Loki got it. Loki stole it. Cavictus just changed his mind about the health pack. Oh, there goes Squinch. Let's go, Cavictus. You've got like one hit on you. Loki picks up the med pack. Dude, Loki in for a sweep. Loki in to hit out the egg with his Q-bone. Dang, dude. Good job, Loki. Loki get 50 gold. that was a good battle. Okay, falling wave. I think I want to re-export the first couple ones so that we can boost it before we compress it, because as you compress it just loses amplitude for some reason. So we've got 6 more effects. So we'll try to just finish these. Go ahead and pick up. This is 8-bit depth, so we'll export a corresponding 8-bit depth, 16 kilobits version of it. I want to modify this one a bit. I think it's just, we can just EQ it a bit, but I think we just want to EQ it a bit. Where is this? Cavictus. I don't even have to look at the screen to know. You're like me, man. You hear fart and you just see the opportunity, you know? When fart happens, there's just like no ignoring it. Holy crap, that scared the shit out of me, dude. Why was that so loud? Okay, here we go. Okay, I like that for the cleanse corruption. We'll hear what it sounds like when we compress it to MP3 here at 8-bit depth, 16 kilobits. Corruption V2 is what we're looking for. Corruption V2. Okay. We've got 3 sound effects left. We have the bat flap. This is at a 24-bit depth, so we'll actually give it a bit more headroom here with a 24-bit depth up to a 24 kilobit, maybe even 32 kilobits for this bat flap. Yo, okay, well that sounds good, Victus. Hope you have a good off-grid time, dude. I know I've been needing to decompress too. I've been missing some streaming days because I've been training for a run, and so I've been tired, and then, you know, work 2 jobs, and then yeah, dude, I'm jealous. I want to touch as much grass as you. I tried to take a week off of work, and it turned out into being like 2 days off of work after everything was said and done. Okay, bat spit. This is also at 24. Oh, what the heck? Our MP3 exported as a 32-bit float for some reason. Let's fix that. Bat flap. We want to delete that. $32-bit float. Where did that come from? We export it as a MP3. Bat flap 01. 24 bits. 24 kilobits. Let's see. 24-bit. Yeah, 24-bit. That's what we want. V2. It still says 32-bit float? $24 kilobits. Why does it think it's 20 or 32-bit float? How big is it? Eight kilobytes? I don't know why it says 32-bit float there. Oh, our other MP3s have been saying that too. What the heck? Well, I think they're right. I don't know why. Really? That's like not a good thing to notice at the very end of the session where we just spent exporting everything, you know? Okay, so this is the bat spit. I think it's right though. I don't know why it says 32-bit float. This is an 8-bit, so we can change this. Bat spit, let's hear that. Bat spit. I like that one, dude. Yeah, it says 32-bit float. I don't believe it. bit rate. It doesn't have bit depth. Really? I don't know if how do you do, yeah, metadata. I want to just, uh-oh. What? That's bit. Oh, here's the metadata over here. Nothing. That's just like iTunes stuff. It says 32-bit float. This would bloat the file size a bit. Not by a huge much, but I don't get why it would do that. It says 32-bit float. But we don't export it. I didn't even think MP3 could be in 32-bit float. That's bit. Let's see. Export file. MP3, yeah. We say sample type 8-bit right here. Constant bit rate. 8-bit channel, same as source. Yeah. Okay, I mean, I'm going to trust it. I'm going to say it's been working. Okay, bat damaged. This is in 8 bits, so we can export this as 8-bit 16 kilobit rate. Yep. Let's take a listen to the bat damaged. Where is it? Okay. I like it. So I guess the only difference is like if we like the loudness normalization on these first ones we did, which this one sounds too crunchy to me. We might need to EQ the open chest. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of curious. What happens if we open up one of these exports like a wing flap? It says 32-bit float still. Get that. Okay. Well, I'm not too worried about the bit depth issue here. I do want to see, though. I want to see what the file size is, because if you look at our source folder right now, this is with the whole Git repo, so this is actually bloated. It isn't. It's more like 6 megabytes for the source files now. It's just that our Git folders are taking up some space. But I just want to make sure we're at a reasonable amount of compression so that we're not adding, you know, that we're not like doubling our game's file size just by adding sound effects. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. but I like trying to keep the file size low so that it's easier for get polls and stuff, so people can download it faster and just a little more optimized. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tally up what the file size is of all these compressed MP3s now, and we'll compare the source file size too. So as long as we keep, I'm just gonna keep caines notation, naming scheme, so that when he dumps a new one, we can just replace it, you know. So let's see. So this is the compressed and the originals, which should probably call it MP3 and wave. So here's the wave files of the ones we're using. Even the raw waves are... Yo, who's Lugia over there? Yo, Cavictus. Nice choice. Oh, come on, dude. Yo, nice Lugia. I've never seen Lugia on screen. He looks awesome. Dude, what the... Okay, I guess we need to save our MP3s. Yeah, no, I get it. You're waiting for the Battle Royale cooldown. I see you. Okay, so let's see. Wave folder is 600 kilobytes down to 251. So we halved our wave exports by compressing the MP3, which is decent. I don't know. I feel like it's really actually wrong at that 32-bit float MP3. I just can't figure out, like, can we open this with Audacity and get some, like, more info on it? Because, like, I don't think, you know, we hit all the right buttons to do it. It's just not... Yeah, it's the eyes squinch that I think what makes him so special, you know? His eyes are like diamonds. Here. Is there a way we can see what the bitrate is of this thing? Um, 32-bit float. What the fuck? Okay. I don't want it to be in 32-bit float. I think we could save, you know, we can save half. We can compress it more. Crap. I might have to end stream here in a couple minutes because I've got to go run. And I don't think we're going to figure out the 32-bit float compression. Yo, I don't get this. Oh, come on. $32-bit float. So we might have to... I don't know how we can batch export this. I mean, we can't even figure out how to get it proper compressed either. Crap. You know what? Yeah, I don't think we're going to figure this out. Yeah, I think we can... Yeah, I think we could halve our compression size once again if we just get the right bit depth on the exports. So I'll try to figure that out off screen so we don't have to have another day of just normalizing audio and stuff. And then we'll get to it. Oh no, it's down to Cavictus. Oh, he's getting the med pack too. Oh. Crap, dude. Oh. Yo, Lugia's attack is sick. Oh, dude, I'm going for the med pack. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I just changed my mind. Oh, dude. Oh, the med pack. The med pack came in clutch there. Oh, my gosh. Dude, this is the longest I've seen a battle go on. Oh, don't you get it. Don't you get it. Don't you get it. Don't you get it. Oh, shit. Yo, good job, Cavictus. Good job. Yeah, okay. So I think I will call it a night for the stream. We won't. I don't think we'll be doing this tomorrow. I'll try to figure this out so that I can get the proper exports so that we can go into implementation tomorrow for the sound effects so that we don't have to spend the whole day in Audition and no programming again. So that'll be tomorrow. Let's run credits here for the game and then we will find someone to raid and then call it a night. Yo, thanks for watching, everybody. I know I've been not so consistent with streaming, but I've got a lot going on, so hoping to stay in the groove of streaming every day. So I'll be back tomorrow and we will continue the implementation of the sound effects that we just spent compressing and organizing. So thanks to Caine Deegan. We got to add him to the credits here. We'll do that tomorrow as well. But thanks for watching, y'all. We'll find someone to raid out to. And thanks for hanging. Thanks for all the battle royales. Peace out, homies. I will... Let's see. Who's... We'll just hit Brightside because he's on. And he's doing some audio stuff, which we were just doing. So we'll just hit him and call it a night. Yo, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night.